All right, this 330 2+2 Series 1 car is ready to go to Cavallino. The owner had a detailer come for 2 days to paint correct and ceramic coat this car, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it looked pretty good in video. It's kind of hard because a lot of times in video a shiny car looks like a shiny car, and the difference between that and our done car is hard to tell the difference in the video, but you have to take my word for it. This car is about as clean as you want it to be, and almost to the point where it makes me nervous. I mean, I haven't done any work at the shop that was dusty because I just didn't want to ruin the work that was done on this Ferrari. Dan, the guy who did the detailing, works with you might have heard Ammo NYC. He works with Larry and does a detailing down in Westchester, New York. So you might have seen some of their work and the products that they sell and use. But he came up and Dan has a mobile detailing business and was nice enough to come up and do this at the shop. So did a really nice job. And as always, paint correction is one of those things where it's just drop dead gorgeous when they finish, but it always scares the heck out of me because it's so clean you're afraid to touch it. But this is what we need to do. I mean, we wanted the car to look as nice as it can be for the show. So what I'm doing tomorrow is waiting for the truck to come. We're going to load this car up and send it on down to Florida, and I'll meet it down there in a few days. So let's see what happens at Cavallino. Tell me when it's not a rush for a show. I thought I had this car all buttoned up and clean and ready to go, and this is what I find. Had it all wrapped, and we have a torn pedal gaiter. So what do? Well, we have to replace it, but the pedal has to come apart. We have to take the pedals out. We got to replace that. This is usually what happens is just they're kind of designed poorly. That they don't really offer a lot of stretch, and sometimes if they're installed incorrectly, they'll tear on the first time you go to the clutch. But it's one of these things. Carpet had to come out. I had to order one of these. Order a pair. I got to replace one of them, and hope that it came in to the mail in time. And it's coming on the day the car has to get picked up. So I have to get to work. Okay, I got the pedal out. The lighting is kind of funny because obviously it's early o'clock, and I'm trying to get this thing done before the truck gets here. The accelerator or the brake pedal looks okay. It doesn't look like it's torn, but yeah, the clutch pedal gaiter didn't fare so well. So what I got to do is I got to drill these out. What's interesting is it looks like the previous person or the previous shop that did this didn't have this this little frame that goes around the pedal, so they fabricated one. Anyway, like I said, it looks like both of them are fabricated, but it's pretty straightforward. This plate gets screwed in, pop riveted. Just got to drill out the pop rivets and put new ones in. So let's get to work. Well, it's done. Of course, I didn't have rivets, so I had to run to the store and get the bigger rivets because I had two small ones and they're too short. So of course you had to. What you're hoping to just get done in 2 seconds was or not 2 seconds, but you're hoping to just get it done pretty quickly. Everything gets slowed down because you're running to the store. But they're all riveted in now. This is the new one. There's no reason to change the first one. It's just it looks in pretty good shape. It's just the clutch one is the one that rips because it does the most motion to it. I think it's changed. These rubber gaiters on the have changed in design a little bit, so maybe this one will last a little longer. Like I said, the brake pedal doesn't really move that much. It's the clutch that ends up moving. So you know, this is ready to go back in the car. So hopefully you can see this, but with the pedal installed, you can see how the brake pedal, that's really about all the movement it takes. But the clutch, here's the problem. See how much it stretches all the way down? I mean, that's a lot of movement. So you got to make sure that these pedals, the gaiters, are installed. You know, there is a forward and a backward space, and it's kind of tensioned all the way. And I could feel that it's under tension, but it's not about to rip in its rest position. And then all the way down, it kind of is pretty tight. So anyway, that's why it tears. But now we got a new one in there. It should be okay. The pedal box is back together, or the pedal gaiters are installed, and now it's just a matter of loading the car and getting it out of here. So hopefully nothing else will spring up, and we can get this car on down to Cavallino. Let's go.
So the cars are going to back into the station, but I'm guessing as of last night,
All right, so we're here. We got the ribbon, so it's ticking off the box, and we gotta. It's raining, so the car's a little wet, but we're here at Cavallino, and it looks like we won an award. So congratulations.
Present Platinum Award to the 330 GT 22 1965 Gary Pezzella with Italian origin. Are you Italian? Yes. See, where from? Palermo. I met many Italo-Americans that come from Palermo today. Sicilians have a very good taste for cars, and they own here one of the nicest Ferrari.